Hello guys, it's Kimirafer and today I'm going to do a CSGO tutorial. This is how to play the AWP as a CT on Overpass. Just because I see a lot of people struggle with the CT Overpass AWP. So this tutorial is going to consist of two parts. So we're going to have the passive and the aggressive AWP. And something in between if that comes to attention. So to start off, you'll spawn somewhere around here, obviously. And if you're going to go for a passive AWP, what I would do is go to A and just maybe like peek over this. You could do this with a scout jump shot, but you can also just hold this position, and it's really easy to pick people off. You can shoot through that rock, as I'll just show you. Okay, this is really unprepared, but show impacts 1. So if I just shoot it, the shot should go through. Maybe it just didn't on that one. There you see it, it just goes through. Then if you find people rushing toilets, it's really an easy spot. You can maybe even hide behind this light pole to give you zero cover, obviously, but you can even almost peek into the other part of A. So this is one position you can hold as a passive AWP, and another position, it's not really that passive per se, but it's kind of helpful. So there are a lot of ways to play this part of the map. So of course you can go for this angle, which is kind of passive. If they tend to rush a birthday, you can just hold this angle. What I like to do is, and I mix this up, I'm quite an aggressive AWPer, so I just hold this position after I go for my aggressive push. So what I usually do is, so as I spawn here, I'll go this way, maybe do a little bunny hop. I'll switch to a flashbang, throw it this way, switch back to my knife. That was not supposed to blind me, and then I just take a shot there if I see them rush. So flashbang and shot, because it's easy to see whether they cross here. It's a really easy shot, and you can even see if they cross into playground. And what a lot of people also tend to do is they always run behind this fountain. For that, you can just, if you go here, you'll be able to just pick it like that. So that's how to kind of play A side with an AWP. You can also just go here and jump to see if there's anyone there, and just like this. You should be able to wallbang through that. It's kind of a luck shot, but it does work. So let's go to no clip. I really should bind it to one of my buttons. No clip. So if you go B, what I recommend doing is going this way, either with or without a jump, and always going this way. This is faster. So one thing you can do is jump on here, and I think it's there. You should be able to shoot, or no, it's that. And I'll just turn no clip on. So I shoot, and this goes into here. Anders, the caster, has gotten like wallbang here, was featured on one of Tweeday's vacation videos. If you haven't seen it, just check it out. So thing is, jump on here, and that's a wallbang. If you don't want to go for that risky wallbang, I suggest just going down here, picking a flash, jump right clicking it, facing the other way, and taking a shot like that, or even more aggressive like that. This way you can peek into their spawn runoff, or whatever it's called, and if you go like this, you can see anyone that's camping behind that barrel, and even if they take up a defensive position behind that part. So if you tend to go aggressive. This way, I would recommend pre-aiming that, because it's an obvious position to hold. And if you go here, this is also a good position for an AWP. You can wallbang through that connector part, and yeah, it's a really thin metal plate, so you should be able to get a pick of it. So if you go here, after well, of course you can just jump down, but if you want to go short B, you should go this way. Just follow this, and if you're fast enough, you can pick someone off mid, and you can also just take someone in connector. You can also just take connector if you come from A, go this way, switch to your AWP, and just take the shot. So that's basically how to do that. I'll just quickly give up an underscore smoke, I think it is, or smoke grenade. There we go. So now we'll go into retaking the site, and we'll start at B. So as an AWPer, what most AWPers tend to do is, if they find themselves here, and the bomb is planted on B, they'll just flash, go to there, and peek upper B. That's obviously a good idea. You can also just take those battles. You have to mind that someone is not here. So what I would suggest you do is not go there as an AWP. Just go here, maybe let a teammate clear this. So you can, I'm not good at this smoke, but there's a way. I'm not going to do this one. You can here you can block off two angles. So you can block off upper, and I think it's like that. Maybe I don't know. I'm really not good at that smoke. I always forget it. Yeah, it's kind of like that. So then if you would push down here, that is covered off. Upper B is covered off with a slight gap that you can peek through. Or of course always the possibility to just smoke and ninja defuse. So that's how to retake that site. And if there's someone here, what I suggest is maybe just boost and molly that, or just throw a grenade. That's just a good way to clear it out. Always mind someone behind that door. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm just telling you whatever happens. So if A is planted and you find yourself defending B, I suggest you go down here, maybe peek that with a pistol, or if you see he is not looking at you, just give the call out and do not shoot him. Just do not shoot him. So whenever you come here, of course you can get a full cover of the truck. If they jump over, you just pick them off like that. And okay, that's actually a hitbox. Okay, so you can peek long if necessary. You have quite a view on long. Of course you can't see it if they rush that way. So if they stand somewhere over here, you can't see them, but it's a good position. You can also almost peek into toilets. If you jump over, you can maybe spot their head into toilets, and that's also quite a good position. I don't think you could get on this truck alone, if it's even accessible after that latest Overpass update. But of course, if you really want to go here, you can take a fight behind the truck and into toilets like that. Okay, that's a really weird hitbox. So there we go. Then of course it's rather easy to clear the site. One thing you'll have to keep note of is this corner. That's a really common corner for people to sit, and most people don't even check it. So that's of course a good position to check. Now there are a couple of smokes to help you here. I'm not quite fond of these smokes, as they're rather annoying to learn. But like I suggest this, if you smoke it like this or just like that, I'll just see where they end up. But usually you get a Yeah, see, that one landed as supposed, but then there's also smoke to cover of this. Well, I wasn't going. It should like land right over here, and then you have that one, and maybe eventually we'll find a smoke like that, and then the whole side is blocked off, and you can defuse if they planted there. Also, one last thing before I probably end this video is you can get up here solo. There we go. And like this, you've got a good vantage point. And if I just line it up, if you jump, you may be able to spot someone in bank. With a scout, you'll be able to do this and take a peek into the bank. Just a thing worth noting if you're on a weaker buy. But that's really it. So also, if you just enter that spot and that spot, just people tend to hide here and here. So just go like this. You can wallbang through the corner, of course. You can also just do this, and a no scope there would do the trick. Just one last attempt at trying to jump on there's a, I think there's a skybox here. Just gonna try. I know, so the skybox is not really well apparent. But oh yeah, if this smoke should also work. No, it's lower. Maybe here? And that smoke should about land at short B. It should. I don't think it did. I really need to learn the smokes better on this map. So, well, it was just barely off. But there's you can smoke that, and because it lands in water, it doesn't really bounce as much, and yeah, that's just a good thing. You can also think like this, and one of those angles should cover off that, and the one I just demonstrated covers off that. That's actually a smoke I didn't know that existed yet, but hey, I just found my own smoke. So covering off the entrance from A, just pop that smoke and it should land there after a couple of bounces probably, but hey. Just one last thing, holding this side like this is not recommendable because it's a really over peaked position. So what I would advise doing is peeking it like this, and yeah, if these things weren't here, you could well, you can still wallbang through. With some luck you'll hit someone, but you can, if they try to hide right here, you can see them and they really can't see you all that well. And just one last thing worth noting before I end this off, you can kind of peek through these boxes in this gap, but it doesn't really give you cover because your head is poking out like a mad thing. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. My name is Kimirafer as always, and I am signing off.